We have not got a cockerel, we have just got one single hen. And, see, we have not got a cockerel. So I was wondering, if I can probably see where she is. Let's see, there she is. That's our hen. But she's going through what we call, some of you might say it's harsh, but she's going through her henipause. Sorry, it's a bad joke, but that's not the joke I came up with. My mum came up with that. Right, let's recap. So, she's actually acing it really well today, which is good. But yeah, it's a bit annoying sometimes because you obviously got to lock her in for a bit longer. So, because obviously I'm off work, so I let her out about 7:30ish, when she's usually out about 5:30, 6. So, it's just giving the neighbours a bit of peace of mind. So, right, anyway, so this is going to protect the main incomer, even though it's protected by 13-amp fuse. I was going to put a dual RCD module that I've got lying around, but, and I say but, absolute beautiful day today. I think I'll build the panel outside and get some sun, I think. Yes, that will be a great idea, I think. It's nice and warm as well, with a slight breeze, which is really nice. Summer is finally here. Well, spring's finally here. Whee! But yeah, I'm just patiently waiting on my delivery. Alright, so my parcels, I use the S quite loosely, should be here in a little while, I think. Left the depot just over an hour and a half ago, and the depot is about an hour away from me, so it's not a million miles away from me. But I've just got to remember, I'm not the only one that's getting stuff delivered to them. I've just got to keep an ear out for them. I've got 3 parcels from RS coming. One parcel's got all the stuff in it, one parcel's got all the slotted trunk in, and one parcel's got the cabinet. And they reckon the cabinet's 14 kilos. For the size of it, I shouldn't think it should weigh that much. But who knows? Who knows? But right. So I think get some breakfast in us, and it should be here by then. But before I do, I just want to have a quick ramble about it. So we know in the previous video I've done of this, which was not a million miles away, we've gone, so this does the main protection. I know it's going to be protected by a 13-amp fuse, but it's just overkill, and it's just acts as another isolator, so that you have to physically get in the panel to turn the power on. Because it will have an emergency stop with a switch, but it's just overkill. Rather be safe than sorry. This is going to do just to supply the contactors, nothing else. This will also do the rest as well. Excuse me. And then that'll do the output of the Variac. Oh dear. So that's that. I was going to put a RCD unit in in its place, but I thought it's a bit overkill because this house is actually protected by a dual RCD fuse board. So that's 17th Amendment free. That is when that was done too. Out of date now, but hey ho, never mind, because we're on the 18th now. And that's the thing as well. One thing I don't get is this Hager had the metal fuse boards, still do them, but the fuse boards they claim to be 18th edition compliant. Well, you compare it to this one, and all the breakers, myself, personally, I don't see what the difference is. There is no difference. See, that's a completely metal fuse board that was done, well, you can see when it was done, July of 2017. We're now April 2020, and the regs updated last year, if I remember rightly. Yeah, updated last year. like I say, there is no difference between that and the new ones. Apart from they've got SPDs in them. But I done a fuse board change, probably about 4 months ago, something like that. And the fuse board that I fitted was a 18th edition compliant fuse board. There was no difference between that one that we've got and that one I fitted. Not a chance. So, don't get that somehow. But then I done a rewire, probably in January, yeah. And that was an 18th edition fuse board because that had surge protective device in it, on SPD, because it was out in the middle of nowhere and it was on a TT system in the sticks, so that's when we needed to put it in. But yeah, what was we on about again? Let me just double check. Right, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I lost my train of thought. But this I'm going to be using for the fans to mount them in the panel. This is like a nut and bolt and washer set that I've had for a number of years now. It don't actually want to shut anymore. Oh, I need to get my elastic band out. Oh, that's why. Bloody hell. Get an elastic band for that or a cable tie or something, because I don't fancy that spilling everywhere. But yeah, that's my emergency backup nuts and bolts I've had for, like I say, a number of years now. And see if I can get you on it. Maplin Electronics, and they were your equivalent to Over the Pond, Radio Shack and stuff. And these were very good at doing electronic stuff, but unfortunately they've been gone for a little while now. And I think they went under when Toys R Us went under, I think. That's been a couple of years now. So, oh well, never mind. eBay and Amazon have took over. So, that's the way it goes, but yeah. Alright, I'm going to wait for the parcels to come. Definitely got to have a cup of coffee for this. Need to wake myself up a bit. So yeah, I think this video is just going to be purely just chatting and looking at what I've actually got and stuff. But so it just dawned on me that I think that the fans for the panel don't come with guards, but we'll have to see. Right. See it when the stuff gets here then. Well, better late than never, I guess. But yeah, so I've had a quick look. So not too bad. So that is an analog ammeter. That goes up to, I think, 60 amp. Yeah, 60 amp. I'll never draw that high. I didn't want to go higher because I don't really need it to go that high. So obviously I won't pour that high. So that's 60 amp ammeter, and we've got a voltmeter here, so I don't have to keep looking down every time. Got another contactor to do auxiliaries like lights and stuff. We got don't think I showed you these, but we'll have to get some external fan grills for these because they didn't come with any. But yeah, so it should be alright then. So nice proper high-end stuff that is. So, not bad, just need to sure there's a way to go. We'll have a look at that. But yeah, alright, so we got that, we've got the emergency stop, we've got, now I brought these just for the Variac. So we got a 16 amp cable entry point, or commando socket. That's going to be mains in the Variac, and that's going to be mains out. Just so I can plug the Variac in and out really. And then what else we got? toggle switches. And here should have the plates to hold the toggle switches to with contacts as well. So that's not too bad. Then we've got a 16 ohm commando socket, which is that one, and a 32 ohm commando socket. And then you've got DIN rail terminals. I don't really think if I've got enough cable for it. And then I'll do one of the terminals. And then yeah, so there's that one. Well, you're probably wondering, what about DIN rail? I've got a bit of DIN rail I can use. I've got 2 offcuts, so it's a win-win really. But yeah, like I said, the only thing I didn't really think about is cable. Oh dear. Oh well. Yeah, so in here is slotted cable trunking. And you can just see it down there. So that's that. Then in the other box, which I was quite surprised, but it is what they say it is. It's 14 kg this bugger. This adaptable box. And this adaptable box is 600 tall, by 400 wide, by 300 mil deep. And the reason why I got one that big is because I'm going to obviously expand it and go from there. So then we get set up in the shed, we'll carry on. But I'll keep you teased. I'm going to leave this video here. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one, where we actually start building it. Oh joy. Well, welcome back to the shed once again. It's time, and my goodness, this thing is huge and heavy. So yeah, I think we'll make life a bit easier for ourselves and remove the door, because that is what I'm going to. I think I'll tackle the door first, because obviously it's going to be the hardest part, because you can only get one hit with that, and if you get it wrong, well then, oh dear. Right, so I've been a little bit busy. Just landed the cables in the panel. Reason why I got this size is because I want to expand after and add a few more bits and pieces. So the cables going in with flags on them. What does what? So that one says light above the door. Lights above, which is that one, fan, which is that one, and lead, which is just essentially that. For those that are wondering, I'll put the brace on the back a bit pissed, so but the panel itself is borderline, but again, it's in there, no one can see it apart from me. So, right, need to get all that in there. Right, okay, so if we get some more light, got a nice big fat hole in the bottom of the control panel now. For that, it's just purely for that. Get that out of the way. There's a bit more data for you there on the old fan. The hole saw cutout I've used on this, if I can find it myself. There you go. So what I usually use for downlights, which is a 73mm, is it 73? No, 76mm hole saw, Armeg ones, and then for my 20mm hole saws I've used, and this one's a bit beyond it, but hey, heavily used, is a 20mm stubby Armeg hole saw. This one did have a spring on it, but obviously it's long gone. So judging by how noisy it was cutting it with that big hole saw, I don't think I want to do too many of them. But yeah, it's not too bad. So I've got one down low to bring air in, and then one will be up here to expel the air out. So obviously you're going to have, so that's going to be like that down there, like that. It's only rough, and then that one will be like that, obviously inside, but like that. So obviously I need to get 2 grills for that. It's annoying. I thought they would have come with some, would have thought so, but then again, oh well, never mind. I must have thought differently. But Well, it's mounted. Not ideal, but it's the way it goes, I guess. And we'll have to put a, we'll have to get a hand grill like that. But one impressive thing is, this is shot part way. There is. Oh yeah. There is significant airflow, which is good news. So that's good news then. So that's that. It's maybe it's go with, but not bad, not bad. So yeah, it's always a good idea to test them before you put them up. So then you know what goes what. What I've done is, where's the other one? I've tested them before I put them in, and I've just left a connector block on which one's alive. I don't think it's polarity sensitive. Well, I'm not going to risk it. So, yeah. It's amazing how much stuff you get in just for doing something like this. I've got all my tools out. Anyway, got the last fan mounted, but I'm going to call it a day because I literally got the but note to self, move the device. Fucking when this fucking lockdown bollocks is over, this is going in the dump. Fucking doesn't work, it's seized up. So I've done that last one there. I'm saying there. The reason why I've put the bolts like this, so I can just screw the grill on top without having to take the fan off. Because I'll put the fan grills on after the build is done, because it's not necessary, it's not crucial. So, alright, massive clear up and then call it a day. Sweet. Alright, that'll do for the day. So, I didn't get this panel, I didn't get the stuff till quite late on, so yeah, it's just the way it goes, I guess. But yeah, I'll have another crack at it tomorrow. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go around the fan with a file again. Excuse me, I just had my tea. And the same with that one down there. Just give it that last edge. I might chuck the wire wheel. I might chuck the wire wheel around it, try and get rid of most of the crap. But yeah, so alright, this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one. And tomorrow's a different day.